All right. We're finally live.
We're here. Still
Sound
here.
check. Sound check. Sound check. Let's go. What's the score in the hockey game?
It was 2-1.
2-1.
Colorado?
Tampa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got to win a couple games, man. They'll win a couple games.
If they lose this one, it's done. It is over if they lose tonight.
What's going on, Alex? What's going on, Jesse? Andre Carrier.
Well, I don't think they're going to win anyway, but it doesn't matter.
They're going to get swept?
There's enough. No, they're not going to get swept. They'll win tonight, and then they're going to lose the next two.
Yeah. Transcona's in the house. Mitch Lee out in Alberta. What's going on, brother? Cool G's in the house on the YouTube side. What is happening? I'm going to get this music down here. And pow! The Castaneck Podcast. We're coming to you live on a Monday, June 20. We're already late into June. Well into spring, actually, early summer now. We know that because Muskie started.
It felt like middle of summer yesterday, man. Oh, crap.
That was a record, actually. That broke a record.
What's that?
It felt like minus what? I mean, plus 44 yesterday?
That broke the 134-year record for Winnipeg, man. Apparently.
Did you say minus?
Plus 44.
Yeah, before the plus, you said minus.
Votes coming in for the Buffalo already. Buffalo votes coming in for Beast of the Week. Wayne G. From Carmen in the house. What's going on, Carmen? We've got Transcona, we've got Alberta, we got Carmen, Tyler Grundy. What's happening, brother? Man, I think the horse races are back now too. Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Check those out. I think Tyler does. They only do like the harness though, no? Correct me if I'm wrong, brother. What's going on? Brent's here. Darren Ziprick's in the house here. We've got $100 from Darren Ziprick, Century 21, for our June contest for kids. We got a couple of nice kid ones here this week, so might be some contenders for that. He did say minus, he says.
I didn't say did. I corrected myself.
Yes, the contamination station in Transcona. We should. They're dirty over there.
At the bar?
Selkirk's in the house. Dave Schmidt. Selkirk, Gord Fraser. The 1888 record. We did break it for Winnipeg.
Yeah.
This is a place of extremes, I tell you. Winnipeg, Manitoba. It's good old Winnipeg, Manitoba. What's going on?
Was that hot here yesterday or what?
Yeah, Mike was in Dryden there. Winnipeg was hot, bro. It was like walking into an
It was nasty hot weather yesterday, man.
That is the hot. Like today was warm, but Sunday, that was incredible, man. Holy smokes, man.
Well, I know when we got to Hilly Lake and opened the truck doors like he got punched in the throat.
It's true.
Yeah,
it's true. It's hot, man. Like, AC's going hard here. You didn't even have to decon your boats, man. It was hot enough outside to kill everything, man. You're good. Decon your boat.
What does Barecki say about that? He's going to say something about that.
We start racing July 23rd at the Red River X grounds every Saturday at 1. Nice, man. Check it out, man. CDP Nation's got a horse. We've got a horse in the game. So check that out. July 23rd. Cool. We'll keep tuned to that, brother, man. We're going to talk to Double D. Double D is the announcer there, man. He's good shit, too. Being fan of winter is awesome. Summer, not so much. I know. We can't complain. How can we complain, man?
No one's complaining, man.
I hate winter, and I hate the heat. So, whatever.
What's going on, Leon? Leon's on the road. He's here listening to it on the road. We got a whole pile of things to go through this week. All kinds of things. Tournament roundup. Zebra mussel alert. Something was found somewhere. What else we got? All kinds of things, man. Things that are open. What's open right now? What's not in our part of the country anyway.
I noticed that that extra spillway they made came back and it was like back to normal. No water there.
Where at, brother?
Like, just that spillway that runs down the perimeter, comes down into the floodway, like from the floodway down.
It's empty now.
It's come down.
Oh, it's
come down.
It's come down a lot.
Yeah.
So water really has come down a lot. We're talking the Red River here. It has come down every day. I sort of monitored here in St. Norbert. You can see it going down, but it is still flowing. I tell you right now, it's flowing or whatever, man. Why complain when you can face your shit? That's Barecki. Sorry. Get out of here, Frankie. Reese Meyer's in the house. What's going on? Mitchell Lilly. We had a Laker tournament in Northern Alberta this weekend. It was supposed to be windy and raining. Turned out to be hot and no wind. These weather guys don't know what they're talking about. I'm telling you right now. Awesome stuff. Weekend derby tournament. Laker tournament. That's awesome. Nice. Cool stuff. Yeah. Announcements. Batula residents allowed back tomorrow at noon. Yeah, to local traffic. So if you're a resident kind of thing, they still don't encourage people to go out there and start, I like fishing Batula. Batula's fantastic. Walleye and crappie in there, man. I tell you, underrated. But yeah, local traffic first to start. But that's good.
That's good news, man.
Roads. Yeah. Water's coming down a bit. Hopefully, Lake of the Woods comes down. Was the water high in Dryden, Mike?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was flooded stuff too.
Yeah, well, not flooded, but I guess it was pretty high the week prior, so it went down a bit. So, but it's still up higher.
Cool. Yeah, man. So hopefully that we'll talk. There are still tournaments being canceled right now. We might as well show that here, I guess. Here, go to my slides. Mania is that is a highly anticipated event every year, primarily for Lund owners, or if you can get in a boat, even for spotters and for the whole town. It's a great summer event for the town there at Pinawa, lovely town of Pinawa, but it is postponed this year, canceled due to unsafe water conditions. So
well, it's too bad, but you can't complain when it's all about safety and stuff. So
yeah.
Right,
it is up, man. It's up. Like the water is still flying or whatever. Evening, boys. North Whiteshell actually still extended their state of emergency until like July 18, actually, for another month, basically. Yeah. Still state of emergency, man. Rob Turner, what's going on, brother? Lear only went up 10 inches, if that. Lee is low. Lee is regular, normal. It's That middle section of Lac du Bon is actually, they're in between dams. So they're not really going to get that flooded.
So they're okay there.
Yeah. That middle section, that Lac du Bon area is controlled. It is flowing on the river side. But yeah, that's not flooded because it's you're in between the dams. Anything above dams or dams that are letting things through, holy smokes, man.
Yeah, Lake of the Woods is still high.
Tuvis, how you doing, brother? It's been a while, bro. Any word of the NBA coming to Sioux Narrows? Yeah, the plan is down there. I mean, there is one event there in August.
It's a later one, isn't it?
Yeah. No, there is an event coming there, bro. I don't have the specifics again, but not sure if I can make that one either. But yeah, that's gonna be a fun one. Sioux Narrows. NBA doing events in Ontario. Well, that's where a lot of the good water is, though. How many events can you have in Manitoba water, though, that'll fit 40, 50 boats, though, right?
Yeah.
Not too many.
They're not many.
So what is that?
Falcon.
Yeah. Falcon. What else? To fit 40, 50 boats?
Lac du Bon, 50 boats.
Yeah, those are the two places, really. Other than that, I don't know.
Maybe Lake Winnipeg soon.
Lake Winnipeg, because they're finding some in there.
You're not crazy, eh? I mean, it's not crazy. We've seen this before.
We've seen them. We've caught them before in that, right?
Well, where's that picture there? I got that picture there.
There it is.
There, yeah.
Smallmouth bass. Don't see that in the lake often. So like mixed in. Lake Winnipeg, I mean, Pine Falls, below Pine Falls Powerview Dam has bass. Smallmouth bass we're talking. They don't venture too far out into the lake. Manigatawgan has them. And then if you get into the north sections there, the narrows there are anything rocky and clear. But yeah, that's not too often, but they are there. So maybe down the road, that'd be cool. That'd be cool, man.
Wouldn't that be something?
10 years from now.
Bass tournament in Lake Winnipeg.
Silver bass.
Silver
bass.
If those came back too, man.
I think with the water clearing up, they will move into Lake Winnipeg. I think so too. We're talking zebras with Lake Winnipeg clearing more and more every year. Yeah. They would. Yeah. Like, they don't like that turbid kind of water so much. Even where Mike was at Dryden, the goon there, Wabigoon is turbid. They're in there for sure, but they still prefer to be in those back kind of lakes like Denoric and Butler and Mile and stuff, right, Mike? Like, I mean, you still catch bass in Wabigoon, but not the most.
Yeah, the other thing is Denoric was like chocolate milk. All those back lakes were dirty this year.
Yeah,
I guess with the high water and the wind.
That's like the clearest water there too. A lot of times, Denoric, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Shit.
It is the clearest, but it was pretty muddy yesterday.
Yeah.
Mike and Grant Colley. Grant, fresh off a 5th place finish at the Lake of the Prairies Russell Lyons Prairie Walleye Classic, and Mike fresh off a 7th place finish. Put those two horseshoes together. They ended up 34th though. That's not too bad. 34th is okay.
Yeah, I think we were third. I think we ended up 36th. But
36. Yeah.
Something switched overnight. They completely switched overnight. They went from being aggressive to just barely taking the bait.
Yeah.
But you guys got one good one. Like this was 29
one.
actually.
That was just over 29. So.
But you said it was a skinny one.
Look at it, like it's skinny.
Yeah.
Never get the dock cam to take a picture.
But if you look at the live well, that's Wabigoon water right there in the live well. You see how murky that water is in there. That's that water is dark and it can get really, really, really silty where you can't see your hand.
Yeah.
Like just into the water. Yeah, you can't see your fingers. Yeah, it can get like that. And look how dark that walleye is. We talked about prairie gold and greenbacks and the shield. That's a shield eye right there. I mean, sometimes you can tell where guys caught their fish just by the colorings on them.
Yeah,
that's a dark eye, man. That's a swamp monster right there. You catch that shallow?
No, actually, that one was on a drop. I got it in 14 feet of water. Not as shallow as all the other ones were being caught, but this one was in 14 feet. I actually thought it was a log.
A log?
Yeah, well, because we were pulling spinners, and then all of a sudden it's like it's not moving, so I start horsing it in. I wait, nothing. Started horsing it in some more, and I'm sitting there thinking, well, maybe this is just a lazy walleye. So I just waited a second. All of a sudden, it pulled back. I looked at it right away. I just yelled at Grant, just get the net. This is a nice fish.
Nice.
And then,
that's
of course,
always a good feeling.
The previous year there.
Yeah, when
so
you
this
lost
thing took a couple of guys down, and then I reeled it up, and Grant netted it first shot. So
yeah. Did you find that the high water changed how you fished, or the different places, or what?
No, not really. Well, they were more in the back lakes.
Yeah,
we had a lot in the back lakes, right? So
yeah,
we were pulling them out of weeds. Yeah, look at Mike's smile now.
Look at Mike's smile. Oh yeah, he does have a smile. There you guys. He has a little bit of a smile.
Yeah. Joe, I always smile. You guys
15th. 1.5 pounds out of first, Joe. 15th.
Woo!
So first to 15th, only 1.5 pounds. That's some
close, man.
Yeah. I haven't heard nothing on KWO just yet. I'm sure they'll be announcing something soon, whether it's a go or not, kind of thing. As far as I know, it's a go. But who knows, though, right? Not sure.
Yeah, because they had that women's tournament, right? They had 80 plus teams in there.
Yeah.
So
they went through with
that. I never got to those slides. I was doing slides up until 8:19 here, trying to get slides in because the national soccer every Monday or whatever. But I never got to. But congrats to I don't even know her name. Kevin Wishart's wife and daughter Juan. I was supposed to have him on as 10-minute guest, but there's only so many hours in a day. Can't get to it. Maybe next week we'll get in there. We'll talk about the women's tournament.
Cover it next week, yeah.
Yeah, so they had that. I think was it Bree at the Lake of the Woods came in third.
They got third, yeah.
My money was on them to win or whatever, but some loyal listeners won. CDP Nation won that event, so fantastic. Hats off. Manitobans yet too. So I think we'll get them on next week if we can, man. I can't get to it here. I'm always behind on everything here, man. Tony Shirley practicing for Dryden. They ended up towing a plane in. Did you ask Tony about that, Mike?
Yeah, just asked him what was going on, and I guess the guy flew in and it just quit running as soon as it hit the water. So it's a pretty good stroke of luck there, right?
Yeah.
So then Tony just pulled him in. He was close to the docks, but Tony pulled him right in to shore. So
that's not Hayden's plane, is it?
No, that's not it.
Yeah.
No, not that
person's too tall to be Hayden.
Hayden was busy catching muskie.
Muskies, yes.
Yeah, man, he was busy there.
Yep. A lot of guys are busy catching muskies on the
Grant
weekend.
caught a muskie, called it a slimy pike, and he threw it back in. I said that was a little muskie.
It was a real muskie, actually? Oh,
yeah, it was a muskie. It's like what was it, 16, 17-inch muskie.
I'll take it. I'll take a picture of that there. Finders keepers, Mitchell says. Yeah, you find that plate, it's yours. Joe, what's going on, brother, man? Bad ground. Get it. Bad ground. Hope Tony had enough horsepower to pull him. Yeah, you'll get those things in, man. A rowboat, you could tow anything on there, man. Yeah. Got some memes. They had to put up a sign at the boat ramp. Turn around and back in to launch. I like how they have to put like those instructions there. Oh, there are some bad launches out there, man. Like, I mean, if there's that one page on Facebook, the qualified captain, if you go to that, like it's like boat fails and stuff. Oh my God, that's endless fodder there to just see the horrible.
But I think this one's from Lake Mead, and I think the water's so low there that now people think it's an actual road. They forget so they gotta remind them just turn around over there. Because some guys will actually go straight down. It's like
I'm sure you could turn around at the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
But
I didn't see any goofy antics on the boat launch this weekend, so that's pretty good.
How was the tournament? Was it all good? Smooth and stuff?
Yeah, it was all good. I was talking to Andrew about it, and that's probably one of the second toughest tournaments to enter.
To enter, like to get in?
The first one. Well, not to get in, but the competition you're up against.
Yeah,
some pretty tough competition in there. So,
half the sticks are from Dryden. They fish these lakes right from opening day. If you're gonna travel from anywhere, man, I mean, it's not the easiest. And hats off to you guys. I mean, there's a lot of Winnipeggers, Manitobans that were right up there. I don't think you guys cash checks everybody, but
Scott Abram and Frank were from Thunder Bay. I met them back 10 years ago. They're good sticks, both of them. They're really good guys. He's actually come in second there once before. So
Jamie Bruce and partner there, actually friends of the show here, came in fifth, cash the check.
Fifth, eh?
With Colin.
Well, they had a wicked day too.
Yeah.
Oh,
like they had a really good day too.
I think Samson was in there too again.
Yeah,
he was
Jamie Bruce there. Well, I might as well donate some money to you. So
that is a good tournament, though. Dryden's one of the bigger ones. You've got Lake of the Prairies. Dryden's a big one, and then the KWO Kenora Walleye Open is the next big walleye tournament. Then you start getting into fall. So we do have a tournament next weekend at Lac de Bonnie, the Cape Copper Mine. First one with Alex and James running it. That's a one-day tournament at Lac de Bonnie. Still taking entries, so contact them if you want to get your name into the hat there. Like we said, water's good there. Fish are going. There'll be a lot of big fish caught this year because the water's
fish will be going there for sure.
Yeah,
it'll be nuts, man. So if you're gonna get Gord Fraser, get your name in there. That's your water, bro. There you go.
I'm pretty sure they'll do a better job than the last Yo hole that ran it. So
I agree. Which lake was the tournament on? Mike's tournament was on Dryden. So, but there's a whole bunch there. It's a whole chain. Wabigoon, Denoric, Butler. There's a whole chain.
It's crazy how many lakes you can fish. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. Only good lake around Dryden is Eagle. Get out of here, man.
Barek,
What are you talking about, man? That's like, you crazy?
He's trying to show off his 50-inch muskie. That's why.
Oh, that's why. Is it true that fish will expand in length in boat? Well, heard someone got expelled because of over length. I mean, like Rob and Dave Simpson at the Lake of the Prairies, they expand in the sense that you have to give it. They will stretch or shrink, depending on how stressed they are. Whether they're tensed up or relaxed. You got to give it about, what would you guys say? I would say it's a millimeter. It doesn't sound like much, but it's a lot when you're pushing it right to the line. Yeah. So a millimeter, not quite eighth of an inch. Some guys would say eighth of an inch. An eighth of an inch is actually a lot. And it actually can do. It can do like maybe an eighth. They do relax though. So a trick, I don't know. You'll know me. You'll see me at weigh-ins if they're in the bags or in the buckets. And if you're close and you need it to be smaller, I'd be like stressing them out. Just swoosh the water like crazy, man. And these fish will be scattering all about in your bag or whatever. And like they're all tensed up again. But if they're sitting there just straight relaxed, especially if they're stressed, and you don't want them to be stressed, and you should get penalized if they're stressed. But if they're really relaxed and they're sort of just trying to hang in there, they will be at their max length kind of thing. So always watch for that with slots.
Wait till they inspect them in your live well and they say they're all good. Then you whip them up, get them going.
You whip them up, try and catch them, chase them around the live well.
You just need to piss one off, and it pisses the rest of them off. So
it's true, though.
Yeah.
It's like the one you good tourney. Never been, but always a big fish guy. Very good tournament.
It's a good one, yeah.
Big fish for sure. It's a slot tournament again, as in there's that big red zone, but it's going to take overs there. And there's lots of big fish caught there, man. It's like
all the time, right?
Over the years, it's taken 80% of the big walleye award on the CWT.
Yeah, right. 31s, 32s even. You know, like we're talking 30-inch plus. Where you're 28, it's got to be a fat 28 to contend. You're talking 30 and a fat 30. Yeah.
We're talking fish that are 10 plus pounds coming in. So
some biggins, man. Biggins.
They said do the water warming up in well. Yeah, while we're on tournaments, just some tips with your live wells. I call it go-go juice, but what's the name of that juice that we use? Like that blue stuff. It's a live well additive. I should have pulled it up.
What is it?
Go-go juice.
I call it go-go juice.
You just call it go-go juice. You always call it.
I always call it go-go juice. But a suitable replacement is Gatorade. You can use Gatorade powdered form or actual Gatorade poured in there. It's legal. I mean, you're allowed to use live well additives. It just helps, because you don't want fish to die. Ice, definitely, man. If you have a cooler in your boat, whether it's a hand cooler or your boat's cooler, especially once you start approaching the late spring, late summer, early fall tournaments, anything in the summertime for sure, you gotta have ice. And you throw it in the live well.
Yeah, just fill it up and plug it off, and just throw the ice in there. Leave ice in there.
Because your live well's sucking up water, but it's sucking surface water, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like it's sucking water from like even 2 to 3 feet down would be colder water. It's sucking surface water, and you want to keep circulating. But yeah, G juice. Go-go juice.
And then there's Barecki saying, "Don't use Gatorade."
Why? That's what people have used. Oh, look! Everyone's got the G juice. They all know. Steroids. Thank you, G juice. Yes. Oh my God. See, you asked a question in CDP Nation.
Hey, Barecki, you're not a biologist.
Use Gatorade. Enlighten us, brother.
Why not Gatorade?
Do you run your aerator the entire time? When I'm paranoid,
in the spring and
when
early summer,
yes.
But later in the summer, no.
Like
just ice it and just hit recirc.
Some live wells don't have the recirc, but they have like the auto, or you can just have it on manual and it's continually pumping water and kicking water out. You could do that. I mean, when I'm paranoid, I do, yeah. But I'm always, Mike knows me if in the boat, or Santos knows. I'm always checking the live well, man. Everyone's good.
Are you sure you always check the live well, bro?
No, not always. Sometimes
you forget about that one time.
There was you learn your lesson. There was one time I opened it up because the stupid thing is I have it on the whole time. Okay, I'll tell you the story. We're at KBI and we're fishing and we're creeping up on this tree, so we got to be silent. Yeah, and we're silent. And this live well's kicking out water. Shut that thing off. So we shut it off. And we're trying to catch this. And we never did catch that freaking 4-pound.
No, we saw it though, man.
And we go spot the spot. We never caught it. We'll come back later. Later, we check the live well. I forgot to turn this thing on. And all these fish are just, they're just like, we're done. We're done. We're disqualified. We're disqualified.
Eric wanted to give up, man. He said, I can't believe I just did that. We're done. All these fish are dead.
Because we're honest. Like you can't dump dead fish and then go catch more. Like you shouldn't do that, man. We're in the middle of butt F nowhere. Like we're down like an hour away from Kenora. But if they're dead, like we're honest, like they're dead. Like we killed them. It's not that's
Eric wanted to stop fishing, man. He said,
we're done, bro. Done. So Santos, let me bring them back.
Yes, calm down.
What did you do to bring them back? You brought them all back and they were fantastic.
Well, yeah, I put them all in the net and we put it over the side just to give them fresh water, and we filled up the live well again. I think we had some ice with us too.
I put ice in it. G juice. I put half the G juice in there.
And then once we saw him kicking in the net, okay, let's put him back in the live well, man.
And they got their color back and everything. I was done, remember? Yeah, we're done.
Bro. You're done.
We got to bring these fish in, man. They're dead.
You're so low self. Low self. And probably our biggest bag, and he was low self.
And that was 15 pounds.
15 pounds.
We killed all these 3-pounders. I hate myself. Use a proper live well additive. Okay. Different things. Use blue Gatorade. There you go. That's just
there it is. Gatorade, man.
Sprinkle the cocaine in there. That's a waste of cocaine, bro. Why would you do that?
That's expensive G juice, bro.
Because it's Gatorade. It's a food and for fat fishermen, drink it. What are you trying to say, bro? What are you trying to say? That's a good tip, though. Frozen 2 liters, frozen water bottles.
Yeah.
Make some use out of that plastic, man. I mean, just reuse them. I finish drinking this, I'll fill it with water. Just have those, man. It's good.
Yeah, you need to keep them cool.
You do.
Yeah.
Santos gave every single bass. He just gave it to him. Just breathed it. I called him Jesus after. He just brought these things back to life, bro. What the heck?
Oh, don't swell his head up.
No, I'm telling you, some of them were so pale, man. I go, dude, like
they almost look like white people, right?
Yeah, they were white bass. Where'd the white bass go? We made them. We need to get Anchor's Head School too. Yeah, do. Yeah, dunk your hat in the water and put it back on. It's hot like this, plus 37. That is not fun. So hats off to everyone that went out and fished or whatever. Adam Turbo, what's going on, brother? We got Alberta in the house. Fin weights help out. Have some fin weights. Jason Cross makes them too. You open up my drawer in my tiller there. I've got like 20 of those things. Fin weights are good, especially if they start to go wonky. Good. Yeah, because the first. Oh yeah, like some people put them on like automatically. And the trick is, I did this before. Don't put it on these fins. Put them on these fins.
On the bottom ones, yeah.
On the bottom ones. These ones. That's the one you want to put them on. Walleye, we're talking, but even bass too. I guess bass have these. Put them on these ones. And then when they're good to go, they flick them off. Yeah. You'll notice that the weights are just at the bottom of your boat, kind of thing, of the well. So that's
like I leave fin weights on for probably an hour and a half to 2 hours, and I keep checking the fish every 10 minutes because if it starts to change color, then I got to deal with it. But if I take those weights off and they go sideways, or I'll fizz them.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable with the fizzing part. I did it before. We killed something. But the fin weights, I thought that was foolproof. No, you got to do it right. You got to count the scales and stuff. But I thought the fin weights were a foolproof thing. I had one before, like, oh, he's upright. He's upright. I kept checking it all day. He's upright in there. At the end of the day, you take off the fin weights. The thing was rock hard. He was dead. He was facing the right way, but the thing was dead. They go, oh, what? I didn't even know. Like, he had the fin weights on him. Yeah. But the thing was dead. They go, oh, man. That didn't work or whatever. So we had
That's where you got to check their color.
You got to check the color too. That was a Rafferty, I think. We waited in the dead.
Would you, if you don't have those fin weights and you know a fish is in trouble, would you use like jigs?
I've used jigs.
Yeah, I've used jigs too, but the problem is the jigs.
You don't want to stab them. Yeah, you don't want to stab their fins, man.
No, I know.
An emergency. Yeah, a clip, ideally.
Yeah.
Sensei Santos, give him the Mr. Miyagi. Zipper caught a walleye in 4 feet of water, and he had a hard time staying right side up. Yeah, that fish could have came from deep, came up in that window to feed or something like that. It's strange. Like we've had some, the first one you put in there or whatever, or like you just caught it and it's going sideways already. But they can recover with the fin weights though.
Yeah.
Should. Oh, of course, Berkey's got to. No, people shouldn't. Okay, so just to recap, no Gatorade and don't fizz them.
Don't fizz. What else?
But live well stuff.
What else do you want to do there? Biologist
live well stuff. A good recap is get some of that G juice. All the stores have it. Get the G juice. Have fin weights. So whoever has those stores have them too. Contact Jason Cross when he makes them, whatever. Have the fin weights. Check your live well. Get to know your live well. Have ice. Make ice. Buy ice. Whatever it is. If you're doing tournaments, it's good to have that, man. Have the ice. I mean, even if you're just fishing for fun and you want to keep these fish fresh till the end of the day. Sometimes people I have a live well, but they're all still upside down. They're all white at the end of the day. It's the recirculation stuff.
The other thing too is you can add like just one of those little oxygen pumps in there,
like an aerator.
Yeah. Add one of them there.
Yeah, you can for sure.
All you gotta do is just connect the stones in there and then run a couple of hoses and then take it right to your battery and switch and away you go.
Yeah.
Joe Tilley says Alberta, you're not allowed to actually fizz in Alberta.
There's a lot of places you can't.
Fin weights, descending weights, yeah. Descending weights are a good thing too. Like, hey, Mike, they use that at Lac de Bonnie.
Yeah, all the time.
Descending. What's that technique again for the big fish?
All we do is we just have a heavy weight hooked on their bottom hook and just on a heavy rod and just send them down. Once they get to the bottom, you can actually feel them start to swim away. You just pop it right out of their mouth. We saved a lot of fish that way.
Yeah,
otherwise,
releasing the big fish.
Because it gets hot, right? And the guys are pulling them out of deep water.
Yeah.
So
Until uses a kid's life jacket on rough days too. Works great. I've done that padding thing, but make like when you're going and like they're bonking their heads and stuff. Just got to make sure when you get to where you're going, you get that jacket or foam out because you will kill them. You've got they run out of oxygen or whatever.
We pierced the skull of one with the bolt that come out of the rod or the handle.
It hit itself on its head.
Really?
Yeah, pierced it, killed it.
They can bang around if it's rough.
Real rough.
Sometimes don't have the water so high. You can try and have it half full kind of thing for your traveling.
So here's what we do when it's rough out. We'll plug the holes for the drains, fill it right up.
Yeah.
We'll put those gardening pads. You buy them at Walmart for like $3. Right? They're a foam pad. You put them in there, fill the whole line hole with them, jam the door shut, just let the pump run for a little bit, and then just go.
Yeah.
By the time you get back, there's no room for any sloshing. They don't have anything to hit their heads on. They're perfect.
Nothing. Yeah.
In Alberta, you're not allowed to keep proper size fish either. So we have a province full of dinks. There's some cool
Be
people
honest,
there,
man.
There's some cool people there. There's some cool people. But it's not, I mean, Northern Alberta is known, they have walleye anyway. It's not known as a walleye kind of thing, especially in the south. But you got sturgeon though, bro. So that's cool. There you go.
They got big sturgeon. Put
a bathtub stopper in the overfill and fill right up. Yeah, there's lots of different, like I said, get to know your live wells, man. Like if we're heavy into tournament season right now, we're just using live wells and stuff. Yeah, man, get to know it.
You know, another way to get a stressed fish to smarten up.
What's that?
Open a live well door and leave it open.
Mike was saying that. So they'll stay to the bottom.
Yeah, they'll force themselves to stay upright and stay on the bottom.
Yeah, eh?
Instead of getting like disoriented or something like that, or just floating around. Like if you open it up, they stay down.
They'll just float to the top and do whatever they want.
Oh, okay.
This way they're always moving. They keep themselves moving and they'll stay on the bottom.
Yeah.
I have a front live well. It sucks. Generally speaking, the back live well is your main live well. It's good.
Yeah.
The front one will do the trick too, but sometimes that's the one that gets banged around a lot too, or whatever at the front there.
Well, here, you want to do a test? When you're going through rough waters, get somebody to drive the boat and sit at the front. And go to the back and sit at the back and tell me which one's a more comfortable ride.
That's right.
Speaking of that, be careful sitting at the front, like bow riding and stuff, or having stuff loose there. I've seen boats that have like anchors and stuff just loose at the front. And I've seen anchors like bang, 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 and anchor goes flying. It goes past someone's head. Or you get thrown. I mean, a lot of places, bow riding is actually illegal, actually. On plane, you're not allowed to sit in the bow because people can get thrown and then you get run over.
Even if it's slowly, man. Bow riding, you guys shouldn't be doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, anything can happen.
Santos, I think, shared that picture with us.
I showed you a picture of what happened.
Oh, yeah. That guy's back got like the
back
motor.
and his leg, everything. Yeah.
I cannot show it. It's too graphic. It's making me sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't want to get run over by a boat, man. Oh, my God. So, yeah, bow riding. We'll talk more about that after. I think next week, some safety stuff. A lot of people, you don't want to do that. Just loose stuff there, man. I just seen it all too often. Look at this. He put a full tank of gas in his boat. And that's the new flex. That's the new flex stuff. If you can fill up at the gas station, that's a flex right now. I'll tell you that much because they don't have enough buttons on there to hit what you need to do nowadays. That's crazy.
Limits aren't high enough, man.
What is it in Dryden, Mike? What's the gas out there?
I think it's 2.25.
Ouch! 2.25.
That's why when we found fish in the little lakes, we were happy. We didn't have that far to go.
No kidding.
Yeah.
In Alberta, we can't use our live wells. It goes under a culling and catch. That's like Minnesota. You have to bonk them, fill with ice for supper that night. So catch and kill. In Minnesota, they have a no culling rule as well for walleye.
Yeah.
And you just got to pick. Like if you put it in your well,
it's yours.
They have catch and release, though. They don't kill them, but you've already, like you can't cull. So it's in there kind of thing.
That'd be interesting, eh?
Oh, yeah. If you got to like, this 25 is fat, but we'll get bigger. And then you don't. Oh, man, that's it. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the rules. It's the same for everybody. I mean, like wherever you're at least in the tournament, it's the same for everyone. So whatever the rules are, if they say it's only 13-inch fish allowed, then it's up to you.
That's the rules of the tournament, man.
Yeah, if you're down to join that tournament, join that tournament.
Yeah.
I don't always catch big fish, but when I do, I like to go to my friend's secret fishing spot to take pictures. We've all got a story about that, bro. We've all got a story about that, man. I've seen pictures, man, on Instagram, and I'm like, God damn it.
That's my spot.
And you don't own the spot per se, but you know for a fact you took that dude there. You know for a fact. You know for
that'd be a burn, eh? Good joke to do on somebody.
Yeah, that is good, actually. 546 for fuel in that tournament. Ouch, bro. Yeah, that's like us. 13-inch fish, I'm in. Ziprix in. That's the law here, too. Calling? You're allowed to call here, bro. What are you talking about? You can call here. What am I listening to Berecki for? Get out of here, Berecki.
You watch him. He's going to show us something now, man.
Yeah, he'll find it.
And then it's like, oh, I take that back. We don't do calling.
We don't call. What are you talking about? Calling? Don't call. No, you can call here, man. In Manitoba, you can. Has anyone seen this boat? If you've seen this boat, it's been over a week now, but maybe it's sticking around. Maybe someone's trying to sell it. Even sort of the stuff from it. I mean, you're always wary of things getting sold right now. Like it could be a new rod or fishing rod or anything, electronics. You don't know where it's from. But this boat was stolen. And then it was sighted in Verdun. Jason Jones, his old man, got it stolen from their driveway in Saskatchewan. The latest update was that the two individuals and the U-Haul were apprehended, but still no sign of the boat.
Oh, the boat's gone now. Yikes.
So I don't know. You got those two guys, so I don't know what you ask them, man. I don't know. Water torture or something like that, man. Waterboard them. Get out of there. But it was last seen in Winnipeg.
Yeah.
So that is the thing, man. If anyone, and you'll see those are the numbers if they're still on there, or maybe the remnants, like the shadow of it. If they felt like peeling it off, are still there. Lund Pro V.
Well, look at it this way: if it's from Saskatchewan, it's guaranteed to have a Vantage on the back.
Yeah, it's got a kicker on there. Probably got a Vantage on the other side.
It'll probably have a Vantage also.
Yeah. What's going on, Chris, brother? What's happening? Yeah, man. So I hate that kind of stuff or whatever, man. It's painted in new numbers by now. Maybe. I didn't say crooks were the smartest people out there, man. I mean, you could still...
But they were pulling it with a U-Haul, man.
Stolen U-Haul.
They probably stole.
They stole that U-Haul also?
The U-Haul was stolen, yeah. I mean, that's the first thing you trace is that U-Haul because it was the same boat, apparently. Someone saw it. I don't know. They didn't recover it. It's in Winnipeg somewhere. Who knows where it is now, man? But, yeah. Brendan, believe it or not, the boat I'm potentially buying Saskatchewan doesn't have a Vantage.
That means he sold it already, the Vantage.
He's finally found a boat to look at.
He's going to Saskatoon, bro.
Hey.
He's going to Saskatoon there.
Nice. Yeah. It's about time, Brendan.
Nice.
You can go sleep in Jay DeLuz's garage, bro. We've got CDP Nation out in Saskatoon. He was looking for a place to stay out there, man. Yo, you make friends, make connections here or whatever. Go stay over there.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah. How was your Father's Day? Father's Day was good.
It was awesome, man.
On Sunday. I like this that Bob shared this friend of the show. The original is this was in outdoor Canada, and his dad started the first bass tournament in Canada. So
really,
it's not just Bob and
very
Wayne.
First one, eh?
Yeah, his old man. Like they got all this fishing stuff from their old man.
Yeah.
So Joe Izumi's a legend in his own right. So hats off to Joe and all the dads out there. Anyone who's a pops, has a pops, is a pop. Granddads, you name it, man. Hats off to everybody on Father's Day, man. Cool stuff there. That's a cool article. Check that out. The original Izumi. It's fantastic stuff. And look how good looking Bob was back in the day, eh? Back in the day.
So what are you saying now?
Back in the day.
Speaking of articles,
Big Daddy's
I seen you were in an article. What the hell were you doing?
Yeah, someone's famous here, eh?
Oh shit! So last week we had a friend of the show there, Mike Harris, Element Custom Baits, was in the Saturday feature, and then this week I was the feature catch of the way. Thanks to Eva Wozni, the reporter of the Free Press. She wrote an awesome article. It was on the front page of the Arts and Life section. That and the recipe. I had a good tribute to my old man in that too.
I read it. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, she was asking about how you got into fishing, and I told the stories about my dad and how he got me into it or whatever. I was an infant still, and he'd be taking me fishing where I'd be unsupervised in the Monte Carlo. He'd have to go up top because he's fishing down on shore and go check on me and then go back fishing again and just leave me there locked in the car.
Well, that was okay back then. It was allowed, eh?
Back in the day, you didn't even wear seatbelts back then.
No seatbelts, nothing.
You know the Monte Carlos? I used like the back window.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I used to lie in there, man. Yeah, man. Driving.
In trucks, kids would ride in the back of the truck, man. Standing up, didn't matter, man.
That old Monte Carlo, if I see semis, I'd be going like this and they'd honk their horn and I'm just lying. Hey, it's amazing we're still alive, apparently.
So how many takes did it take for you to approve that photo, bro?
Whoa! The Free Press does it. Wayne G knows. Wayne G was watching. He was watching this all happen. Ruth Waterville is the photographer. She's an awesome lady, but she's like, hold the fish higher. Ruth, no one holds it like this. Just hold it up in the air. Okay. Like, look at that. When have you ever seen me pose like that?
I was going to say, man.
It's like you're showing the fish gods. You're thanking them for that. That's Eva, the reporter there, and that's Ruth. She's a great photographer, man. She made her name at the Pan Am Games, actually, but she's awesome, award-winning photographer. But yeah, I was, cooking's in my blood, man. I still love doing that. So this is an awesome recipe there. Stay tuned for a cookbook coming out in the fall. That recipe will be in there. Ginataan the walleye, coconut walleye poached in. It's
nice. Sounds
delicious, bro. We'll have to do a cooking show coming.
Looks like you left the skin on it.
Yeah, man. Scaled.
Yeah.
Gutted. Leave the skin on. Oh, it's delicious. You got to have it browned, not fried all the way. Then you put it in there. Pow, bro. And then you get that dish right there served on rice. You'd love it, Mike.
I'm sure I would.
Fucking white guys, eh? It's
Oh,
the Loin King pose. Loin King.
Did you say fucking white guy?
Yeah, he did.
Every time I show the recipe, says it, the white guy. Oh.
The skin.
How come it's not?
I have a hard time when I can still see the eyeballs in the fish.
How come the head's
That's barbecue fish, man?
I'm sure it's delicious.
Like, the worst part is when you cook a full fish, I still see the jig in it.
Leave the lure in there. You know what?
Hooks and everything, bro.
I'm gonna make a dish
Everything.
like that where the lure is still in its mouth.
Like the leaf is still hanging off the hook in its mouth.
Get out of here. Bad photo composition. We have grades for wow factor. Photo composition, of course, is a factor in all our beasts of the week.
So that was
as everyone knows well. Leon's gonna make a new shirt. Here we go.
Oh
all your pictures, you're kneeling in the bottom of the boat, and I can't creep on the shorelines. Bro. Not always. The shoreline's there, but then I'll crop it out, man.
Well, I don't think you can see the shoreline on that when you're holding the fish too high.
Too high,
it's all
bro.
Sky, man. Just the sky.
Well, that was at Winnipeg Beach. The shoreline you're seeing is Balsam Bay, Grand Beach, way on the other side, 20 miles away or whatever.
I'm actually surprised a seagull didn't come down and try to grab it from you.
Poached in a white pail. Oh my God! Here we go. You eat crab dinner in minnows. You still remember that, bro? Hey, that's good shit, man. I'm gonna put that in the cookbook. Shout out to.
You notice all the silly comments coming from all us white people now, eh?
I know. Shout out to Philip and Dallas. They were at the Boundary Bass Classic on the weekend there.
Nice.
That's like the only lake really in Saskatchewan that has largemouth bass.
They're big ones, man. Look at those.
Big there. They've got 7s in there, man. They actually do.
I
think Mike's the only one who's fished it. I think Mike and Garther fished it there.
You guys fished that one time, right?
I still remember that day with Garther. He was so mad he came to the front of the boat and kicked me out. I kept
you're
catching
flipping.
him. He couldn't, so he threw me out.
It's a cool lake. It's a cool lake there, man. I think these guys, they were in the top 10 anyway. So hats off to the boys here, man.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So there you go. 9th or 10th place. I don't know how many votes there were. There might have been 10 votes, but they were there though. I think Philip told me like they couldn't catch their 5th. They couldn't round out the limit.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was tough, but they had a great practice. So what happens is people are catching all these fish in practice, and then maybe come day of, it's hard to get to go again, kind of thing. Maybe.
Yeah.
It's not all limits for cod, but it's a cool lake, man. Lots of walleye there too. The problem there is keeping walleye off your lures. So awesome stuff there. And Young Dallas there with that's a contender too for the Century 21 Darren Ziprick $100 prize. We're going to announce that at the end of June. So that's a contender. And Parecki is still saying the buffalo. He don't care how many largemouth he sees. He's still talking buffalo.
Doesn't matter how many times he types it too, man. Look, he's going on YouTube and Facebook.
Only area Saskatchewan has bass, but it's closer for us to go to BC for bass here. Yeah, go to the island instead to go to the island. Oh, bass is fun though. If you don't have bass to you, man, bass is
scenery too.
Yeah, speaking of bass, this is on Linder's Angling Edge, but the New York State record was broken last week.
How big is that fish?
8.5 on the scale. I saw a video of it.
Yeah.
8.5. Smallmouth.
Oh my goodness.
I believe it was released too, which is cool stuff, man. So that's awesome. A couple more news and notes here at the end of the show there, but we got a shout out to Adam and good friend Scotty Brewer. FM Walleyes Unlimited. This was this was at the Big Pine Summer Shootout.
Yeah.
Classic Cup Walleye Tournament. Long title there, but they got first place, and the biggest fish was a 26 inches. So
sweet,
awesome stuff, man. Scotty Brewer, there's good stuff. He's in. Chances are many of you come across him, and he's in Winnipeg, Manitoba all the time fishing Pine Falls in the lake and stuff. So that's awesome, man. Father and son,
man. Congrats,
on Father's
man.
Day.
Yeah.
On Father's Day.
Yeah, that FM Walleye, that's a good group down there.
It really is, man. That's the Fargo Moorhead Walleye club. It's like WHAM here kind of thing, FAM kind of stuff. So they do some good things down there. It's great. It's good, man. Smallmouth Wellington.
Wellington.
I'm in, bro. I like it. I like it. You're making it sound fancy. That's just freaking a smallie on the fire there. But speaking of big walleye, 30-inch walleye cut at Croduck Lake Camp. Bill Kalansky is open. They're open for business, and they still have 30-inch walleye.
At Croduck, eh?
Yeah, they're there. Nice. They were there before. The sizes there go up and down, but you're always going to catch 100 fish kind of thing. But yeah, I can't make out where it is. I'm trying to figure out. I'm sure it's sort of the North Arm kind of thing, but that's where the biggest ones were always caught before. But they're still there. 30 inches, June 6th.
That's awesome, man.
Awesome stuff there. Congrats to the old timer that got that one there. Cool. Speaking of big fish, 661 pounds. An enormous stingray. This sets the world record for the largest freshwater fish ever caught. This was on the Mekong River in Cambodia. They've got lots of megafauna out there. You're talking like those big giant catfish and stuff like that you see on monster fish and river monsters and stuff. That's big. 661 pounds. Just if you want to know what the biggest freshwater fish is, it's a ray.
I think they got to use a crane on a truck to actually weigh that thing, man. It's nuts.
Yeah, it was on this tarp, and then they had a bunch of scales. They didn't have. I don't know how they did it. I read the article. It's cool. They suspected that would be the place to have it. Arapaimas in the Amazon are big too. Our biggest ones here are what? Sturgeon, white sturgeon, alligator gar, stuff like that. Nothing approaching 600.
Nothing like that, man.
Holy smokes! And that thing was it was actually released. It was not cooked in coconut milk. It was released, actually.
It got released, eh?
It got released. 661 pounds. Damn.
Feed a whole town, bro.
That would feed a town. We got a couple things to get through here still, man. Like, speaking of a town, we took out Dave Simpson and myself. And Cortland's dad, Mr. Susko, is a welding teacher at the Windsor Park Collegiate. We took him out. Everyone will know that fence. That fence in St. Norbert caught a whole pile of fish. This was... I fishing clubs everywhere, man. I know Santos, you run one. Did you guys run one this year?
Not this year, no.
Just because of high water?
High water and stuff, yeah.
Eric, you actually blend in with the students there, right?
I do, bro. You can't tell me apart, man. But look at that one kid there. He's shooting the thing like a gun. He's calling that kid Kanye, man. Hey, easy there, Kanye, man. But try teaching 40 kids who've never casted in their life. Oh my God. These are the same ones, Mike, that you taught the knots to, and they forgot all about the knots. What about that knot that Mike taught you in class? Yeah, I forgot. They were tying shoelace knots, so that's not going to hold, I say.
Yeah.
But good kids, man. If your school doesn't have this kid here is he'll probably be representing Canada at the Olympics in wrestling. He's ranked number 2. Yeah, he's ranked number 2 in Canada right now for under 18 wrestling. His dad was an Olympic wrestler for Iran. It's incredible story, man. But yeah, he's ranked number 2 in the country, so that's cool. He's looking to go at 2024. That's
nice.
That's fascinating to me, man. That's cool.
Was that his first fish or what?
Yeah, his first ever fish was a 32-inch catfish. So
nice, good job, buddy.
Cool stuff, man.
How many fishes you guys catch?
Only a handful, man. Like 3 or 4. This was one of them, a drum. The fish were jumping everywhere. They just, I don't know, they wouldn't eat or whatever.
Not hungry.
But then look at this thing. Look at this. Boom!
That's your cooler, bro.
That's not mine. That's one of the kids wanted to take it home. And he was a white kid too, actually. He was like, I brought a cooler with ice because I'm taking a fish home. And I go, you can't take the catfish. They're all too big. If we catch something else, you can do it. So we caught a drum. That one kid caught a drum. So Mr. Cortland's dad tells Jean-Luc, is like, here's a knife. Show America. Okay, we're gutting this thing. We're cutting the head off. We hand scaled it. And it's ready. It's ready for the fire, man. I go wrap this in foil. You want to go wash it first, though, or whatever, but you can stuff it with onions and stuff like that. Wrap it in foil. And I got a fire pit in the backyard. Yeah, put it in there, and then go to town after it's cooked. Give it about 15 minutes.
You know that white kid will never eat fish again after that one, eh?
That kid was determined. Determined.
Way to teach him catch and release, bro.
I know. Come to Miles Mac. Granted, I'm coming down. I didn't get a chance to go. I was busy during your last outing there. Tim All runs an awesome freaking program, Miles Mac. That is the model for the province. So we'll be there next year, brother. We'll be there. White kid can't eat.
They just need more of that going on. Like they need more
of it. Even Barecki's into it. He's pledging $20. Thanks, Barecki, brother.
Like loosen up the restrictions so these kids can go on boats and stuff, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, it's a
lot of red tape stuff, man. It's
red tape. It's in Canada only. We have red tape for everything. You can't even go have a shit without red tape.
A lot of school divisions are wary of it. I know they're so wary of kids skiing and they're wary of kids by the water.
I'll tell you something. Even when I wanted to take the kids ice fishing, they said they have to wear they have to wear hockey helmets. Like, because every time it's no joke, man. Like,
what's the storm coming to?
Imagine all those kids wearing hockey helmets. We're all wearing hockey helmets to go ice. Yeah. But I laugh. But how many times have I smashed my head on the ice? You've seen me smash my head on the ice, like by flipping backwards or whatever.
Because the rule is if we go like take them skating or anything on ice, they got to wear helmet, man. So if we take them ice fishing, it's like I can't get them to change their mind, man. It's all like,
get the hell out of here.
Ludicrous.
It is. It's absolutely a joke. But
shout out to Miles Mac Fishing Club. They donated $900 to kids this year. I know Jim and Marianne Bass over there who helped run that are truly appreciative. So Brendan Armstrong, I know you're there. You're watching right now. He's one of the students. Hats off to you guys, man. Fantastic. They always do good stuff there. I encourage everyone that's got a student, everyone that has a student, or if you're involved some way in education, to get a fishing club going at your school kind of thing, man. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. A couple theory classes, a couple outings, and that's your program right there. Because really, season doesn't start till the second Saturday in May. For now, anyway. Yeah. You've got like 6 weeks left. It's just June field trips kind of thing, right? So let's go. Come on, man.
It'd be nice to be able to go to these classes to do, or schools to do stuff. Oh, Barecki, please. I donate more time to charities than you'll ever donate yours to.
You don't have to dare Mike to do anything, man. Like, trust me, we do all kinds of things. We do so many things that people don't even know about. Like, I share my whole life, it seems like, on social media, but we do so many things that no one even knows about because, like, you don't even have to mention it. Just, you're helping out, man. So it's good. But yeah, like, good on you, man. Like, if you want to help that guy get a combo, we'll make it happen, brother. Man. That kid's so into fishing right now, so it's good.
That's good, man.
Who needs a combo?
Jake took his brother's students. Somebody's students ice fishing and did a real awkward. They didn't have any helmets. Yeah. It depends on the principal too. He needs a Stella.
It's a Stella.
That kid was freaking. Hats off to the fishing hole too, man. They helped. They donated some of those rod reel combos. You know, like they gave a discount and they donated a bunch of tackle and stuff like that. So hats off to the fishing hole. They always support. They support Miles Mac too and stuff. So yeah. No, that's good stuff. Not Stella's though. Oh,
No.
these kids, man. Oh my God, these kids, I swear to God.
I'll donate a Stella, but it isn't going to be a reel.
Nice. I love me a Stella too, brother. I'm drinking Gatorade right now, though. The Red River, not too many boats out there catfishing just yet. Selkirk launch is not open yet, but I saw that they were tearing the dike down at Selkirk Park.
Yeah.
Red River Cats, though, launch is open. It is
How's
hats
that?
off to Wendy, by the way. This was her first ever fish, period. She's never fished before.
No,
She was trying to when they're fighting the current right now. You're fighting the current, and you're fighting a 20-pound, whatever, 25-pound catfish. And she had to get that concept of, like slowly pull back, reel down kind of thing. Every time you hear that sound, everything you reeled in is leaving again. And she got the concept halfway through. I got you now, and had a great time, man. You can wipe that smile off her face. Fantastic. Congrats, Wendy. Well done on that. Took a bunch of co-op people on Saturday. So guiding's going on right now. Bunch of catfish caught, man. Nothing giant, but there's a whole bunch caught.
nice work, man.
The locks aren't in yet. That's a live picture. Not a live picture, but just the other day at Lockport.
Yeah.
Water is raging. But Red River Cast, the launch is open. Head down there. Use it at your own risk kind of thing. Pay the fee. But there's a back eddy. The current's going this way, and this goes this way. So trailer, getting the boat in the water is no problem, but getting it back on takes a tiny bit of skill. You got to come at it at an angle.
Yeah.
Get it on there. I'm sure with Santos we'd be there. 12 tries, I would say. Over under.
Come on,
Santos,
brother.
12 tries.
No way, man. Not a chance.
12 tries?
Yeah.
Which boat are we talking here?
Any boat.
Any boat.
If we put
My
this
first
boat
try
in
in mine.
First
passes underwater.
First
try. Okay.
On my trailer?
We're going this week.
Let's go.
Even just to do this. First try. You heard it here first. First try. Here we go. That's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Uh-huh.
This will be good. No, we're going.
Look at Santos is all serious now. He's biting his bottom lip.
Yeah.
What, man? It's first try. Come on, man.
Okay, we got a few minutes left here.
On my trailer anyway.
We'll do it. Oh, your boat never sees the light of day.
You know why it's going to be? Want to know why it's going to be first try? Because he won't even let it off the trailer.
It'll still be tethered. Video or did it? Oh, it's gonna. We're gonna video this for sure. Next we're gonna live from the launch. You know what? Do it live, bro. We can't even edit. It's got to be live. You know what? I promise you, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna go live. Doesn't matter what time of day it is. We're gonna do it.
Do it live.
We're just gonna go live anyway. Yeah. It's just gonna happen. So that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Anyway, this was found in a pack. This was in Saskatchewan. Bought in Estevan, Canadian Tire. Evergreen Shiners. We all know Evergreen Shiners. So zebra mussel. Now it's in a frozen salted, like frozen minnows package, so it's dead. A little concerning though, just to have it though. And they were saying Manitoba package. They're not. The Evergreens are packed in Ontario. They are an Ontario product. And you guys all know Evergreens. Yeah. So that's those. That was found in there. So it's
amazing how they throw Manitoba under the bus right away.
Yeah, I know. I think it was a Manitoba package. Or I hope they were. I guess this guy's hoping that it wasn't a Saskatchewan package. But and Evergreens get everywhere. They go all the way to Alberta. I mean, you guys in Grand Prairie know about them too. I'm sure they get exported all over the place. Sometimes they got good batches. Sometimes they don't. But we're going to talk salted minnows next week. All about salted minnows. We're going to educate everybody on salted minnows here and just minnows, frozen minnows in general. There's a whole bunch of misconceptions out there about process and stuff like that, and why things are rotten, why there's a shortage, all that kind of stuff. So we'll talk that next week. But that was interesting with the zebra mussel. Not to fear. Correct me if I'm wrong, the biologist Barecki, but it's dead. The thing was blast frozen. It's dead, man. It's just unfortunate that it's in there. You don't want it. You never want that thing in there. But yeah. Let's not jump to ban the salties. Don't ban salties, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. That one.
No, don't.
And they're garbage, Joe Tilley says. He doesn't like them. That's like I said. Sometimes they have good batches, though. I'm telling you, sometimes it's good batches, sometimes there aren't. Though. Walker's baits are the best here, bro. Good friend of the show there, Brendan Walker.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
3 days at -10 Celsius is dead. They're dead in there or whatever. So Ricky doesn't stop typing. I know they don't pay teachers enough, so only $6.50 to match. Even that's too much for Santos. He won't do it.
Yeah, it's 6 1/4 too much.
Muskie opener,
Yes.
Northwest Ontario happened. It's gonna happen this year. I'm gonna go for a muskie this year. I always say that every year, but I'm going.
Are for sure going this year, brother.
100%.
And
my personal best 27-inch muskie is gonna get beat this year, and I'm gonna be targeting them too.
Are we gonna put that live? Are we gonna do that show live too? So when you actually see when you're gonna scream again like last time.
Oh, you shut the hell up. They're bigger, like they're actually pretty scary. Actually. But hats off to Hayden and his old man. Nice work on Father's Day too. These 3 week Lake of the Woods, 50 and a 49 going back home. Nice work. Like that's no small feat. 50 and a 49.
Those are nice ones, man.
Yeah, that's fantastic. There's some cool stuff there. I've been like I subscribe to Muskie Insider. It's a good one. You know, same guys that bring you Target Walleye. Muskie Insider is the cool stuff. I know you don't have muskie everywhere, but it's cool. But there is a right way and a wrong way to figure eight, for sure. It's like if you follow the arrows here, I think one of the arrows is wrong actually. But when you're reeling it in, a lot of people will take that figure eight and they start figure eighting. Trying to explain this here
towards them.
Well, if the line is coming in right here,
yeah,
and it's coming in here, and they start their figure eight there, kind of thing, in the middle. Oh shit! Where we're really your line should be coming in here or something like that. These arrows are wrong, but you're coming on the outside. So when you're reeling it down. Oh, there's my mouse. You guys didn't see my mouse. You're reeling it down, and it should go like that, where your figure eight is on the outside. Whereas some people are reeling it in, and you're doing the figure eight starting in the middle. And that's wrong because it's all about hook set. Cool article. There's lots of cool stuff. Like you won't get the leverage because if the fish bites on the wrong part of your figure eight, you aren't able to get the set it. And there's a lot of lost fish that way or whatever. It's figure eight is all about keeping tension. I agree with Barecki for once. It's all about keeping attention. And that's the whole point of that, doing the figure eight right and starting at the right spot there is so you doesn't matter where it hits on that figure eight, you're able to get a hook set on it. If you do it wrong, it's not just doing a figure eight. But it's cool. The figure eight, man. Figure eight baits. Our old buddy there, figure eight baits, man.
A long time ago, man.
Yeah. So that's cool stuff. I like
Guaranteed I do it wrong every time.
Whatever, man. We gotta get up musky fishing first.
Gotta get up, bro. Wrong. Yes.
So can't wait. I can't wait, man. I'll get up there. More about musky next week when we figure out all what we've been doing wrong, kind of thing. Don't forget our Lawrence contest is still going. Yeah. Holiday RV Marine and Lawrence bringing you a hook reveal machine valued at $1,000. That's gonna go to somebody free. We're just gonna get the right picture.
Stuff, man. Free.
Just gotta get the picture in there.
I like the word free.
Free. I had you at free. So it's a cool contest or whatever, man. Like, I mean, we got all these squatches. I might as well get to it, but we got to get the squatch. We haven't seen any new pictures of Bigfoot in a while. I hope he's okay. The Bro Squatch Fishing Team. Mike the Totally Found One in Northwest Ontario. Pow! Some of you might know this statue in Vermilion Bay over at what is it? At the freaking part shop?
Yeah.
Whatever parts.
Sitting in the part shop there. That piston ring or something.
Piston ring. There you go. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. They're everywhere, man. All these squatches are everywhere, bro. Dean Hulik was in Cavalier, North Dakota. And this squatch likes to drink beer. So that's my kind of squatch right there. I love it, bro. Keep sending them in. And then we've got Joe Brook Outdoors in Brandon. That's a cool store, man. Go check them out. They've got tackle and all kinds of stuff there, too. Come on down. And they got their newest member at the store, 7 feet tall. Sasquatch. Sasquatch movement is a thing, bro. It's a thing. Love the Sasquatch, bro.
Yes.
You love the Squatch, eh?
Our qualifier for June 20 will be one of the following great catches brought to you by Team Fu Automotive. Nate Shack was out there, walleye and bass combo. I like this shot because how did you get that hold? on the bass. That is rare to get a one-hand hold on a
They can
small
sit like
belly.
that. Yeah.
That is hard, man. Like that's a feat in and of itself, bro. So nice work there. Now try it next time. Get a bass and try doing that. That's not the easiest. You can get a walleye to sort of balance, but the bass are tall, so that's cool. This guy must have a Sasquatch grip to do that.
Sasquatch plug, eh?
Yeah, always Sasquatching. Speaking of bass, James Friesen, if you drive by a body of water and wonder if there are any fish in there, make sure to stop and cast. He caught these two near each other in a flooded area that was a field last year. You have
That's pretty neat, man.
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued that it was a field last year. It was a little water, I guess. Now it has water.
This year.
And he caught those two in there. And he's just driving by and pulling out the emergency rod.
Yeah.
That's up to James, man. Like, I love it. And that's cool stuff, brother, man. Nice work on the pair of largies there from shore off the highway. I'm going to be examining these pictures.
Now you're going to be looking.
I will.
Which highway?
Yeah.
Buffalo! Eric Niblock and Jesse Bellett on these buffalo. I still haven't caught a buffalo like intending to. I've caught him incidentally on a pickerel,
Yeah.
but I've never targeted them trying to go for them. So these are a couple of cool ones, man. Tied his personal best at 28.75. And he got a quillback sucker at 23 too. So I think this is a quillback. Is this the quillback? This is the quillback.
Looks like it.
That's a buffalo. Yeah.
That's a buffalo, like those black eyes. Yeah. Look at that. This is Niblock. Nice work. Eric Niblock there. Look at that. That's cool, bro.
That's a nice fish, man.
The buffalo are cool, man. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. That's cool stuff. Yeah. Jesse said that's the quillback. That was the quillback, that first one.
Yeah.
So congrats on the first ever quillback. I've caught those too. They have them down here at Maple Grove Park in the city here. You can catch quillback. You throw a pickerel rig and a worm, you can get them. But this is a cool buffalo. Nice work there. Cool.
Nice. Yeah.
Steve Ork. There's that fence again. There's that fence. Steve Ork's daughter. Yeah.
Making that spot famous.
Father's Day. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Even prouder that they asked me to take them fishing. Like she asked to go, like they asked to go. That's awesome stuff, man. So hats off to Steve. Good dad there taking the kids catfishing. Love it. Love that. That's
awesome stuff, man.
Brother, yes. Yeah. Yes, sir. Mark Vermette with a Heckler 30. But it's a chunky one though. I mean, you get a lot of ugly greenbacks this time of year. They're just spawned out. Yeah, they're spawned out and stuff. I mean, like Mike was saying, like they're 29 at Dryden. He said it was just all head and sort of skinny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like a 2x4.
Yeah, but this one looks meaty to me. I like it. This looks good, man. That's a nice 30 right there. So nice work, Mark. Solid 30. Solid 30.
Nice fish. Cool
stuff. Tom Audette, his 6-year-old son Cruz. Nice name. The Cruz Missile. With his first MA Lake Winnipeg walleye at 28.25. And it had a 10 to 12-inch goldeye halfway down its throat when it hit the jig. That's another chunky one. Like, look at that, Master. That doesn't look skinny at all either.
Nope.
That's because they're all eating goldeyes.
Yeah, man. If it's eating goldeye, and we're talking foot-long goldeyes too, that's
filling up, man. Filling up.
Nice work, Cruz. This is a contender as well. As well for the Century 21 Darren Zipprick $100 kids photo contest. We're giving stuff away left and right here, man. We have to give ourselves something eventually here, but we got the Pokemon hat too. I like that. Bonus. Cool stuff. So one of those is the Beast of the Week for June. The $100 contender. Who is it? Man, does Eric's voice sound great when he goes close to the mic. Love it, bro. And sometimes I'm too close to fucking
Leon, eh?
I started yelling into the mic. Bro, who's the winner here? We're wrapping the show. We are at hour 9.
I hate to say this, but I may have to agree with Barecki, man.
Buffalo.
I'm gonna go with a buffalo, bro.
How about you, Michael? We didn't even let you vote last week.
That's because you. Never mind. I'm probably. Just on the odds that it was out in the middle of a field that was no water last year, I'm gonna go with the largies.
Wow, nice. You like that?
Up to you, the Bopes.
To be honest with you, I like that kid's walleye, bro. That's money.
I guess we're going to have to put it out for a vote.
We're going to have to put them all in there. We don't agree. We didn't come to consensus here. We'll leave it to Barecki.
We already know.
Don't do it. Don't give him the power just to spite me. Just to spite me. They're all qualifiers for this week, and they're all going to get stuff. The kid's going to get stuff for sure. All the kids are. So, cool stuff right there, man. We got the Buffalo. We got James. We've got Eric here. And we've got the kid, the cruise missile. Yeah. So, that's cool stuff. And awesome stuff. We're just having fun here. Fantastic stuff. We give away stuff. Still giving stuff away, man. We got all kinds of things. We shipped a whole bunch of things out there. But, yeah. Awesome stuff, man. Love having you guys join us. We're over time here. Appreciate you again.
It's awesome stuff, man.
Yeah.
What you gonna close out with?
Awesome times, bros.
What are you closing out with this week? Some kind of tip. Some kind of tip while I play the music, bro.
Tip.
What's your tip? Close it out. Give us a follow here on YouTube at Kickerfish. Hey, just a tip. Save that Gatorade for the live well, Eric.
Just a tip.
Hey, what is your tip for late spring right now? Gold eye for catfish.
Yeah.
Plastics
Walleyes
for
in the
walleye.
weeds.
Walleyes.
Walleyes in the weeds.
They are in the weeds or whatever. Anyway, next week we got all kinds of stuff. But stay tuned for Santos' launching and trailering video. We'll see you guys. It's gonna happen. We'll see you guys next week. Cast the Neck Podcast for Mike Natoli and Jeremy Santos and Eric LaVolpe. We'll see you guys next week. Peace out.
Peace.